Breaking: Uncle Sam's epic game of fiscal chicken ends in a full-blown government nap. In a move that has left the nation collectively checking their thermostats for signs of the apocalypse, the US government has officially clocked out for an indefinite siesta. That's right, folks, after a nail-biting round of who blinks first. In the Senate, lawmakers on both sides of the aisle managed to murder not one, but two rival funding bills with the enthusiasm of a toddler smashing birthday piñatas. The result? A government shutdown so sudden, it feels like Congress accidentally hit the eject button on democracy while reaching for the snooze alarm. Picture this: it's midnight on September 30th, and the fiscal year 2025 funding deadline looms like that one uncle who shows up uninvited to Thanksgiving and won't stop talking about crypto. Republicans, fresh off their House majority glow up, roll out a bill that's basically a love letter to tax cuts for the yacht-owning class, sprinkled with just enough border wall funding to make their base do a victory lap. Democrats, not to be outdone, counter with their own masterpiece, a spending extravaganza promising free kale smoothies for all, universal healthcare for endangered species, and a pony for every voter who promises not to tweet about it. Okay, slight exaggeration on the ponies, but you get the vibe. Enter the Senate, that august chamber of marble and missed opportunities, where the art of compromise has been replaced by the noble sport of bill slaying. With the precision of a reality TV producer editing out all the boring parts, senators from both parties took turns filibustering, grandstanding, and occasionally napping on their C-SPAN feeds. This bill, dead on arrival, declared one GOP firebrand, while a Democratic counterpart shot back, "Yours is so DOA, it needs a coroner's report." By dawn, both proposals lay in a heap of shredded paper, victims of what experts are calling mutually assured fiscal destruction. Now, as the sun rises on day one of Shutdownpalooza, the fallout is hitting like a bad sequel to The Purge, but with more paperwork and fewer explosions. Hundreds of thousands of federal workers are furloughed, staring at their empty coffee mugs and wondering if essential personnel includes the guy who waters the National Mall's fake grass. National parks, closed tighter than a politician's wallet during campaign season. IRS audits on hold, which means tax cheats can breathe easy, or is that just the sound of the deficit ballooning faster than a politician's ego? And let's not forget the Smithsonian. America's attic of oddities is now guarded by nothing but tumbleweeds and the ghost of exhibits past. Over at the White House, President Trump, ever the showman, has taken to Truth Social with threats of massive layoffs that make Elon Musk's Twitter purges look like a gentle pink slip party. These lazy bureaucrats are getting the boot, big league. He posted, alongside a photoshopped image of himself riding a golden escalator made of pink slips. Meanwhile, Democrats are digging in their heels, vowing not to budge until Republicans agree to salvage key programs like, presumably, anything that doesn't involve building moats around Mar-a-Lago. Critics, and by critics, I mean anyone who's ever balanced a checkbook, are calling this the first government shutdown in nearly 7 years, a dubious milestone that proves Washington can still unite over one thing: total dysfunction. It's like watching two kids fight over the last slice of pizza while the house burns down, quipped one anonymous Hill staffer, who requested anonymity because, well, they're still getting paid, for now. Economists warn of ripple effects, delayed Social Security checks, halted food inspections, bye-bye, mystery meat safety, and a stock market dip that's got Wall Street traders stress-eating kale chips in solidarity with the furloughed masses. So, what's next? Will Congress reconvene in a kumbaya circle with artisanal kombucha and force team-building exercises? Or will this drag on until the next election cycle, turning gridlock into grid apocalypse? One thing's for sure, in the grand theater of American politics, today's shutdown isn't just a plot twist, it's the director yelling cut. Because nobody bothered to read the script. Stay tuned, America. Or don't. The government's not answering the phone anyway.